Hi guys, it's Bunny and welcome to today's video and welcome to another WWE reaction. Now when you think of Randy Orton, you don't think of a funny guy. R-Truth is a funny guy. Randy Orton can make something funny, do funny moves, but on the mic, Randy as a funny guy? I don't know. So let's go and check out 8 minutes of the funniest Randy Orton WWE moments. Randy Orton breaking characters by Burn It Down.
Randy Orton is primarily known for his sadistic heel persona and his outstanding wrestling matches.
Yep.
However, he has shown a more light-hearted side over the years.
Really?
WWE enjoys incorporating comedy into its programming, and this has resulted in some amusing moments featuring the Viper from time to time. Imagine being right there in the crowd, watching Randy Orton and Daniel Bryan go at it in a no-DQ match. Now, wrestling fans can be a rowdy bunch, and they love to interact with the wrestlers. So, in the middle of this intense showdown, Orton suddenly spots a fan who's probably shouting something from the audience.
Oh.
Orton, being the showman that he is, couldn't resist engaging with this fan. He yells at them, saying,
"It's no DQ! You kidding me? There's no bell to ring!"
It's like a quick-witted comeback you'd hear in a comedy club.
But this is like not really like funny. It's entertaining in a way where he's not really breaking character. He's still being mean, you know? Mean to the audience.
But he didn't stop there. Orton went on to playfully taunt the fan, suggesting they were responsible for his intensified attack on Bryan, all while dropping Bryan onto the announce table.
Oh, no, look out.
You did it. Oh no, don't make others feel guilty about it.
Randy Orton, typically known for his serious and intense persona, has occasionally broken character in humorous ways.
Okay.
One notable instance was during an episode of WWE Raw in 2014, during a segment between Batista and Stephanie McMahon.
Okay.
Orton couldn't resist laughing when Stephanie slapped Batista right in the middle of the ring, showcasing a lighter side rarely seen from the Viper.
But this is a good reaction. Like, he is not laughing in a funny way.
That wasn't the only time,
like,
though,
he's
as the
mean
Viper has been
funny.
caught
Like, he's
breaking on
happy that
numerous
someone else
occasions.
is
A
hurting.
little too nice. Tozawa?
Okay.
Think you can trick me?
Yeah, I'm sorry. If I don't know who you are, if R-Truth is next to you and saying dumb shit like this, you have to break character. Like, there is no way. This guy is just talented. He's so Why there are no movies with R-Truth? Why does he not have his own show? I don't know. Like, he's so funny.
Being the nature boy.
Bobby Lashley is kissing Rusev's wife. Come on. Chilling by Orton.
Shame that you're supposed to be the face of the WWE, but you act like an entirely different body part.
Oh, the D, huh?
Your balls from Stephanie's purse.
They're just so big, and it's such a burden. How many groups have you been in? I mean, come on.
At WrestleMania 40, during the US title match, there was a surprising moment when IShowSpeed appeared disguised as the Prime Bottle.
Watch this, guys.
He intervened just in time to prevent Randy Orton from punting Logan Paul, revealing himself and confronting Orton. However, Orton showed no mercy, swiftly booting Speed and removing the Prime Bottle. With Speed now vulnerable, Orton positioned him on the announce table and set him up for the RKO. Before executing the move, Orton amusingly exchanged barks with Speed, adding a touch of humor before delivering a devastating RKO onto the desk.
The dog is dead.
Team Hell No certainly delivered a lot of laughs during their time in WWE, and their in-ring hugs were a major source of amusement. Kane and Daniel Bryan found these moments enjoyable, but not everyone shared their sentiment, including Randy Orton. In a six-man tag team match, Orton found himself unexpectedly caught up in one of these infamous Team Hell No hugs. He was literally squeezed between the two men, and the expression on his face at that moment added a fantastic touch of humor to the scene.
Still know his dad.
Let's see.
Never hugged him.
Nah, brother.
Once you get it out.
During Randy Orton's feud against Jinder Mahal,
awkward.
he ended up spending a large chunk of his time beating up the Singh brothers, with the tag team taking some insane bumps throughout this situation. This typically saw him launch them individually into the air and down onto the announce table.
Randy deserves better nowadays.
The first time he did this, it led to an insane bump which fans couldn't believe, and neither could Orton. His facial reaction to the situation ended up being unintentionally hilarious as he showcased real shock at the damage he had created.
So Neil,
Oh, that landing was
Orton has this reputation for being all serious and no nonsense in the wrestling world. So, imagine the shock when something completely different happened. During a segment with Roman Reigns, things took an entertaining twist. The New Day, known for their catchy entrance music, made their entrance. Orton, of all people, began grooving to the music. That wasn't the only time, though, as Orton has been seen on numerous occasions breaking character by showing his dance moves at live events. Let's dive into this backstage moment with Randy Orton and Matt Riddle, which was an absolute riot. You see, their partnership was all about adding a touch of comedy to WWE, and they pulled it off brilliantly. So, there they were, backstage, and Riddle had this hilarious idea. He wanted Randy Orton to wear a wig that looked exactly like Riddle's signature hair. Orton wasn't too thrilled about the idea. He had this expression of sheer annoyance, but Orton, being Orton, decided to play along at least for a few seconds. He reluctantly placed the wig on his head, and then, in a matter of moments, snatched it off, leaving Riddle chuckling at his partner's reaction. It was a classic moment that showcased the comedic chemistry between these two in the most hilarious way.
See, like the thing about him, like he is not the one who is like giving you the funny parts. He's the one receiving them and reacting to them. And sometimes he reacts in a serious manner, and it's so funny because like that's the funny part. He is just having like this dead ass face on, like face palm face the whole time, while someone next to him is like being all giggity guy, you know? Like I don't know how to explain it, but that's Randy Orton for you guys.
Holiday spirit with history between these two in the most hilarious way. Let's get into the holiday spirit with WWE and Randy Orton. You know how WWE likes to create special matches for holidays? Well, one time, Randy Orton found himself in a Christmas-themed match against David Otunga, and it turned into a hilarious spectacle. Orton was in the ring, and instead of going for the usual moves, he decides to have some fun. He starts chomping on cookies right there in the middle of the match.
I hope they're edible.
But that's not all. He goes a step further. Orton grabs a wreath, playfully places it on Otunga's head, and then, with a mischievous grin, sends him crashing into the steel stairs while shouting,
ho, ho, ho!
On another occasion in Randy Orton's wrestling career, he took on the persona of a different wrestler. This happened during his feud with D-Generation X when he was teamed up with Edge. In a memorable moment, the pair entered the ring dressed as Shawn Michaels and Triple H, with Orton brilliantly channeling the essence of the Heartbreak Kid. Despite being the bad guys in the storyline and aiming to rile up the audience, this incident was uproariously entertaining. Orton went all out, purposefully exaggerating his actions as he raced around and danced his way to the ring, mirroring the charismatic style of Shawn Michaels himself.
Just enjoying
it was a humorous and unforgettable moment in their rivalry.
It should have been the other way around.
One of the most memorable and comical moments in Randy Orton's WWE career occurred when he unexpectedly busted out the splits right in the middle of the ring. This happened right after he delivered a massive RKO to Mark Henry, and Randy felt the need to mark the occasion with some unique celebration. What made it even more amusing was that nobody saw it coming, but it resulted in a side-splitting situation that fans adored and continue to share because of its sheer hilarity. Randy Orton and Matt Riddle had another standout moment when they engaged in a quiz bowl against Alpha Academy. Chad Gable and Otis frequently touted their intelligence, so the two teams decided to have a showdown to determine who was the brainier bunch. During this entertaining exchange, Orton delivered some clever one-liners. It allowed Orton to unwind and reveal a different aspect of his personality, which was well received by fans as the segment was a hit.
Yeah, baby! Do you know the answer or not?
Of course I know the answer.
Wait, did Otis even know one
John
answer?
Elway, please.
I feel like Otis is like acting like a dumb guy.
Thank you very
Should not
much.
know anything. Whoa! Let's
There
go,
you have it,
Randy.
guys. Some of the funniest moments of Randy Orton's career. Be sure to subscribe and smash the bell icon so you don't miss out on more wrestling content.
Okay. Breaking character. That's what I like about Randy. Even when he breaks a character, he's still the character. And I don't know how to explain it. It's just who Randy is. We have seen him throughout the years and he's kept being genuine to who he is. Like, you can see that it's not really acting. Like, he's just having it so easy because he's acting himself, you know? And that's what's good. He's really genuinely enjoying his time in the company. And like that, keep that in mind. Even though Randy Orton is not like the top, like he doesn't have like a title right now, he did it all, he got it all. And I feel like biggest reason for him that he stayed in the company and he's still performing on a weekly basis is because he genuinely enjoys it. I said that genuinely, the word is I've been using the whole time, but I genuinely think that that's the case. When you love your work, then it's not work, it's easy, you know, and you love to do it and you keep going forward. Like, it doesn't feel like work. Randy can be a savage and funny at the same time. But that is it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. Check out my Patreon for more WWE content. Patreon.com/supportbunny. Have a wonderful day. Love your faces and see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Bye!